It all starts at the dollar. While correlation with the dollar is diminishing, it still exists. The correlation with the dollar is diminishing. I saw a post actually about the correlation with the dollar diminishing and then the correlation with the NASDAQ and the stock market increasing. But still, dollar making new highs, CPI breaking records, interest rates expected to be much higher on the next FOMC meeting. Stock market starting to dump even further in reaction to the news. 1, 2, 3, 4 red candles in a row, full thick girthy body at the bottom, steep channel, completely nosediving momentum, hidden bearish divergence, suggesting trend continuation to the downside, a lower high still remaining intact within the downtrending channel, a somewhat of a reset on the volatility. A lot of the time when they peak up here, you'll see that they won't get too far. So this move will likely be maybe down to here, where price action will then coil, and you'll get a proper recoil of the volatility. I'm just having a look at the back here, seeing if there's any examples. Yeah, here's an example right here. Just talking about the BBWP, where it kicks up without going properly low, and then comes back down for a large recoil. Don't really have any good examples, but I'm telling you, that's what happens more often than not. You'll get a small expansion of the volatility here, and then you'll get another consolidation probably around here, maybe end of July, start of August. But we're talking about Bitcoin here. Gold's tanking, continuing to tank. Those Ugandan $1 trillion deposits must be hitting the market. Talking about Bitcoin though, horizontal ranges, ascending channels, bear flag, that is a bear flag. Bear flag, exact inverse to bull flag, where the price action goes up and then the flag points down. These have a higher chance to break to the downside. You can see that it's dancing on the edge. This is the daily chart. One candle equals 1 day stochastic momentum, also pointing down. It's still pointing down. The momentum is still down. I think the pivot's like 19,100 or something like that at the moment. There's the other chart. Well, here's the CME chart, for example. So got that breakout, which was interesting of the channel, but basically just doing the same thing. These things channel up so well. We'll see how it looks. Ugly as fuck, but channeling up nonetheless. You see it better most likely on a shorter term time frame, like the 4 hour. These channels starting to overlap. Yeah. So this is an interesting point for Bitcoin because, like Connor and I were talking about earlier, is that it's basically price action is treading water at the moment, in the sense that we've had bad news. Stock market is dumping, but Bitcoin on the 4 hour chart, for example, the momentum is up, but the price action is basically just lurking around in this same range. If we zoomed in, you can see it's like a cluster. It's like like you fired a shotgun. The dirty cluster right here. Looks like people are filling their bags, and with the fact being that the momentum's heading up, but price is just lingering around the bottom side of this trend line. Does not look strong. Looks like wants to break down. The thing that does make me a little bit bullish is, one, all the altcoins putting in 3 counts of bullish divergence. Most of the altcoins putting in multiple counts of bullish divergence, but also just the simple fact that we're making higher highs and higher lows. Like you can't argue with that. There is hidden bullish divergence. You can see it procking up here on the RSI, so suggesting trend continuation to the upside. Like I said, you could open some longs in this area, and the risk to reward ratio would be pretty good because you just put them below the wick of the last range low, so somewhere around here. You know, this would be, if we start getting wicks below there, yeah, you probably the ascending channel is over. The ascending channel is likely over. The examples that I was giving, says open trades here, but these aren't all open trades at the moment. I've got BNX, XLM, 2 open trades. I'm watching these 3. The reason I'm watching is you can see multiple counts of bullish divergence on falling wedges. Usually has a very, very good hit rate, and then, but a good hit rate, not the best hit rate, but a good hit rate in the sense of a return rate. So like when these things pop, they go bang. They go bang. There's lots of examples of these I could share, but multiple counts of bullish divergence on the daily. Here we go. So you've got low, lower low, lower low, lower low, low, higher low, higher low, higher low. It's bull, 1, 2, 3, 3 counts of bullish divergence. That's a lot. That's a lot with low volatility in a falling wedge. So I'll find you an example. I can't because it's on the Bybit chart. GRT, low, 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 high, low, high, low, 3 counts, bullish divergence, and a massive expansion from the bottom side of the falling wedge, up 72%. Very similar situation here, except the falling wedge is upsized. You can see the volatility is quite low and expanding again. This looks quite like this. So you can see about right there, stochastic momentum pointing down, reset under the extremes, and then bang, kablammy. This piece of shit coin, can't wait for it to dump hard. Well deserved. Website is disgusting. Project is disgusting. That's about it. Liquidation maps are not loading.
Tell us how you really feel.
Zero. It's all going to zero. Funding rate starting to get positive, still low, given enough steam for Bitcoin price to continue its downtrack. A lot of aggressive bottom timing probably going to start coming in. Bottom side of that channel. What do you reckon, Stacey?
Zero.
I learned a lesson last night trading.
And what's that?
I had a trade. It was up like 200-300 in profit. It was a pretty small trade, shorting an altcoin, and it was like a good 15% from where it started, 15% down from where it started, and as I was closing up, I said, "Man, there's an event tonight. I should probably close all my trades." So I closed them, but I closed the other 2, but I left open that one because it was so far ahead, 15% or 14% price action away. And
full whipsawed ya.
Woke up and it was, I mean, I had the stop loss on break even, so that's all right. But it would have been an easy 200-300 if I just closed it when I thought about the news events. So news events, man, I can understand why everybody closes their positions for them for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been lucky. I had a short on yesterday as well for Bitcoin. I think I made $100 and I closed it just before I went to bed.
Yeah. Yeah. No, even 15% ain't safe overnight.
Yeah.
It was on this. It was on this piece of shit. It was like there, bro.
True.
It opened on the right on the top side of the range at the top side of this channel here, and that was last night basically. It was
Heavy
like
days.
down there last night.
Yeah. It's one of those things, eh?
The morning routine lately, seeing as I'm just coming back to the basics and just using that volatility, trying to just bring all my strategies back to the volatility expansions. Just while I fine tune everything else, because that's the thing that I've spent the most time back testing and it's the most simple that I'm the most happy with. But what I do is in the morning, it takes like half an hour. I'm still perfecting this. I've only done it a couple of times so far, but I go on open Bybit perp and then I come through and I start on the daily time frame and I click on and I just start cruising through like this, looking for ones under 10%. Like this, the settings like that, under the yellow line. I'm flicking through, find all the ones under there on the daily.
Yeah.
And then label them red. And then I go through all the ones on the 12 hour that are in the low volatility area, label them blue. 6 hour, label them green. 4 hour, label them orange. And then I start working backwards like that. So I go all the way down to the 30-minute, like this, for example, and start working back. So go over to the blue BBWP, and then you can sort them by symbol. And you can see some trades that you might have open for you now. All the way down. And then you change the time frame. Light blue's 1 hour.
Yeah,
So
right.
I was looking at that today. Right there. Bang, tagged it, 1 hour. Moving average on. That was when I put it in right here. 7 a.m. this morning, whatever it was, or whenever the fuck it was. Don't know, yeah. Maybe there or something. 3 o'clock today. I don't know what the fucking time is. But yeah, anyways. And yeah, so just worked the way through like that. Ended up opening a position on this one.
Nice.
XLM. I opened a short like here. I zoned in on here when I was doing it. And then I started breaking down to the lower time frames. Flipped to the 30-minute, seeing it like this. Bang. It's flashing blue. Flicked even lower. Went to the 10-minute. Waited for the expansion. Bang there. Expansion begun. Open the trade right there. Open the short right there. It's up.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Up a couple percent, up 2% at the moment, but yeah. Yeah, so that's
Nice.
oh fuck. That's how I'm doing
Sounds
it.
like a content video.
Setting up in the morning.
Yeah.
Does.
Paulie would appreciate that. Just like a full step by step. This is what I do. Yada yada yada.
That's true, eh?
Yeah, it'd be valuable as fuck.
Have a look at these. Look at these big boys brewing up for a big move.
Yeah, right.
These are the ones on the daily. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's already begun. So these have already begun. You know?
So it's shorting time. Look
Well,
at that.
according to this,
Yeah.
you know, look, three counts of hidden bearish divergence. That's fucking big. Bang, bang, bang. Giving the RSI so much room to move down. All complete hang time underneath. And yeah, I mean, the move's begun. The volatility's started to expand. And you've got this nice little pull-up entry here saying, yo,
Yeah.
anybody else want to jump on before I continue nuking? Basically what's going on. Look at that, like that. That's clean as fuck.
Yeah, right. Fuck, we should be opening shorts right now.
Loop ring.
Yeah.
Phantom. I've seen that Phantom. I mean, Phantom looks the best.
Lucky I'm already in that trade.
Phantom looks the best from like a large term perspective. Yeah. I mean, the only concern is just all the bullish divergence brewing.
Yeah.
But for another counter bullish divergence, this Phantom needs to go at least down 10%. So ideally, to enter the Phantom would be maybe on like well, it would have been earlier today, basically, when he said one. Where's the momentum at? Upside. Be an alert. $75. Proc overnight when we're asleep. Wake up, missed it. Yeah, it's just a bullish divergence, man. You know? That's the issue. So there's no bullish divergence. Fuck. What do you reckon, Stacey?
My gut says dump.
Gut.
Because they're at the top of the range, top of the channel. Not top of the range, top of the channel. Hidden bearish divergence, 3 counts. It's coiling up. Shitty CPI readings. Bitcoin will likely go down further. It's already down 2.5% almost. Stock market looks like trash. Dollar looks strong as fuck. All roads to me point to dump at this stage. I'm not looking along anything. I wish I was, because I hate shorting. I much prefer to long, but
Is this true?
that's why I use the fucking 3S tokens on KuCoin, so I don't have to fucking short. I just buy. I just long the token.
True that.
But yeah, I don't know. Nothing would surprise me. I don't know. I'm sort of fully expecting to clean up those lows more. Looking at the 12-hourly too on Bitcoin, yesterday's 12-hour looks like the biggest bullish candle, and then we've already pretty much fully retraced on like not even half the volume.
Let's have a look. Bitcoin 12-hour. Yeah, wants to kick off the lows of this trend line and then just got sat. Reality struck. Everyone's working 2 jobs to put food on the table. They can't afford buying crypto. They can't afford to lose any more money.
Yeah.
You know when crypto will pump again?
When everyone forgets about it.
When people hear their in-laws say, "Crypto, is that thing still around?" That's the sentence. Crypto,
100%.
is that thing still around? That's the sentence that will summon the Shenron.
The Dragon Balls for the next Dragon Run.
Crypto, is that thing still around? As soon as somebody says it, streamers come out of nowhere. Fuck it. All right, cool.
All right, it's time to shoot.